Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. So it's down to business here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's shifting through the gears here. Bergomi clears it away. And they've got a throw. Seedorf. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely weighted ball. He's through and all alone! There's the shot! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And here's Bale. And now they can clear their lines. Mbappe. That's Nedved. De Jong. Now it's Messi, and he's in on goal. Pass somewhat off target. And he's picked it up out wide. Cross needs to be good. Cleared without hesitation. Bale, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Looking for the run. Bale. Seedorf. Now it's Messi. Mbappe! Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Messi receives it in a wide position. Messi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And that has left him in a heap. And it's Bale. Plays a sharp little ball here. And that's an excellent interception. Aim forwards. Bale. And it's Nedved. And this is Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. That's a lovely, neat pass. Bergomi makes the interception. Now it's Messi. Nedved. Chance! He's got a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Cruyff. Great vision.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Seedorf. Looking tidy in possession here. Brazil are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. And he thumps it clear. No way through. No, again there's no way through. Now it's De Jong. Now it's Messi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Messi. Spread it left. Bale puts them all in. And that has been cleared.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's on it, can he get away? Just eases him off the ball. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Can he get it through? Thinks about the shot. Mbappe! And he was there to get it. And the first 45 minutes are up. So your views on the first half?
Brazil really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Now it's Bale. Now it's Mbappe. Aims beyond the defence. And he shoots! And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's been slipped through. Nedved can see things others simply cannot. Ferdinand cuts it out. Out to the left it goes. And that should get the job done. He's there to retrieve it.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Brazil can now introduce the first of their substitutes. De Jong. Ferdinand is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Bale goes on a run down the left wing. He is through here! Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Pele. Pele puts his foot on the gas.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 22, numero 21, Messi. Lasciano il campo per il numero 11.
And he's managed to get rid.
15. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Mbappe chasing after it. And that's another good win of the ball. Mohamed Salah, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Rummenigge really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And he's cut it out. De Jong. And Zanetti. Bergomi with the clearance. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Platini will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bale. De Jong. Mohamed Salah. Platini. Brazil do have a chance to counter here. And it's Michel Platini. Now, can they get him away? Real chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nedved. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Robson. Pele. And he's managed to get free. Out to the right. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Bale. Nice control.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge, no matter what the end result is.
And that's aimed into the middle.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Vieira. Rummenigge. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, that's a key interception. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. De Jong. And it's Nedved. And it's De Jong. Pele.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Not too much to add on here, just a minute. And we're done. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. We have already started here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
Mbappe has another goal, and it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So, a breakthrough. Big chance! And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Same again, same outcome.
Milan really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
They've played it short. And here's Nedved. Bellingham!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Played back into the centre. Ferdinand. Gently done. Vieira. Can he spark a counter here? Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira. It's Bellingham. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Bale. Bellingham. First quarter of an hour gone. Turns back here, probably the best option. Zanetti.
Brazil are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Can he get it through? And he welcomes it in. Milan look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Bellingham plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And he's intervened well there. Nedved. Cruyff.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Pelé. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Cruyff. Gullit. Nedved. He might be in here! Just eases him off the ball. Bellingham has it in a wide position. Bellingham. Oh, good-looking ball. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. Nedved. Oh, good spread. Oh, Red, nice interception. Now it's Pelé. Vieira. Rummenigge has found the net here, of course. Thuram. Cruyff. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rummenigge. And it's Nedved. Oh, facing up to his adversary. Takes a shot! Oh, taken with style! Oh, offside.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing.
Brazil truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bellingham. Pullet. Morris ended up in no man's land. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, that is a nice touch. 5 minutes till the break. Mbappe tries a shot! They've done it! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied.
Up he goes! He will be livid with himself.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Pullet constantly looking for the ball into the box. Now Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. And it's half-time here. How would you review the first half?
Brazil certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Cambio di giocatori.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And now they can clear their lines. And he's there to retrieve it. Thuram. Brazil come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Great defending, strong and determined. Out to the left it goes. Bale's cross. Big header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Thuram producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And this is Messi, and Messi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Seedorf. And here's Bale. Lovely ball. Messi! And again the keeper stands strong.
Messi really can't believe it. Foiled by the keeper again.
Now it's Mbappe.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And they win it back again. Just about up to the hour now. Messi. Well, they could break here. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Now it's Bale. Nedved promptly onto that, and that is that. Brazil perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 11, numero 19. Lasciano il campo per il numero 21.
Mbappe.
Messi, il numero
Mbappe
15.
will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Looking for a runner. That's good vision. Oh, just the keeper to beat. Real chance. Yes! And they are cruising away. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And Messi! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And here's Nedved. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Platini too strong for his opponent there. Vieira. Messi. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, what a ball! Messi! It's in! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Robson.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Bergomi gets over and intercepts. Zanetti. Now Mbappe. That's a lovely, neat pass. Robson goes looking wide. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Messi over to the left. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Vieira. Mohamed Salah, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. That's a sharp pass. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Confirmation that there will be... Oh, that's ambitious. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Caught offside that time.
They don't come much harder, Peter, than Giuseppe Bergomi, and I can tell you that from personal experience.
Traditional Italian.
Even his handshake is hard, but a level setter when it comes to discipline and organisation, not to mention his leadership qualities.
Don't argue with him. Now it's Mbappe. He's one decent chance! Oh, it's hit the post! Bale, can he spark a counter here? Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Could move up a gear here. Bellingham. Shevchenko. Now, can they get him away? Bellingham plays it. Terrific header! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Out of play for a goal kick. Seedorf, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Showing great feet there. That's tidy. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Brazil are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Nedved.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting them...
Chance! Goal! Milan! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Messi! Oh, belter! A finish right from the top draw. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Brazil grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant. Bellingham
Gets a foot in here. Nedved can see things others simply cannot. And this is Shevchenko. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Cruyff. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Cruyff unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Vieira. Somewhat off target. Bellingham. Now Kaká. And here's Mbappe. And it's Bergomi. That's an excellent interception. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's there to belt it away. And it's Kaka. Oh, this is it. Shapes to shoot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Great ball, and he's in here. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Bale. Aimed beyond the defence. Nedved has created one goal already. Vieira. It's a really well-measured ball. Nedved. Kaka. And it's Nedved. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cruyff. And it's Bale. And here's Messi.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
And he's had it nicked away. And here's Mbappe. Tries to play it through. And that has been knocked clear. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Brazil really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Brazil are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. It's a pretty loose pass. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham. Vieira. Bellingham. Oh, it's a great ball here. Seedorf. Bale. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And here's Shevchenko. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Bellingham. Nedved. Kaka. The specialist in... It's Nedved! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught napping. Good ball, good take. Bale.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.607
Messi
spettatori.
really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Cruyff. And here's Messi. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Nedved. That's Vieira. Kaka. Now it's Kaka. Bale. Cristiano Ronaldo being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And here's Shevchenko. He's found a way through. Bale. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Great vision.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Nicked it back promptly. Looking for options for movement. Nedved. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Nedved. And it's Bellingham. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way.
Milan really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Gets a good foot in there. Bellingham. Vieira. They'll have one final crack at it. Now it's Messi. And here's Bale. And here's Cruyff. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Bale. And the counter is on. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. Cruyff threads one in.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And here's Shevchenko. Can he get it through? Great shot! There it is! Offside.
Yeah, the assistant called it correctly. There's some disagreement, as usual, but they've got it right.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call.
Il numero 13, Iniesta.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Iniesta. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
1 minute to add according to the board. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Your reflections then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
The San Siro, for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another...
Oh no, this does not look good! Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Yeah, it all looks so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's away. Look at the space. Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Decent enough try. Bale puts his foot on the gas. Nedved conjures time and space where few can. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's Bale. Messi. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Bale. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Brazil still without a single shot on target. Done delicately. Messi. And it's Shevchenko. Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Vieira does well to get it back.
Shevchenko really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bale, 30 minutes gone. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now, what about a counter-attack? Nice sequence of passes, this. Bale.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. He is through here. Bale. That is good strength. Right, Shevchenko. Mbappe! Goal, Milan! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
A 1-0 lead established.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Now that looks a decent ball. Cruyff. Zanetti. Crossed into the middle. Some resolute defending there. Forwards and with intent. Pinches it off him. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves. Too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
That gets things going for the second half.
Brazil really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Zanetti. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to play it through. Two up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Now it's Messi. That has been slung wide. That's tidy. And this is Messi. Messi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Good running, strong and purposeful. It's a promising position. Shevchenko. Mbappe. Brazil needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Seedorf gets a foot in here. Now it's Messi. And that's another good win of the ball. And Shevchenko.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. And it's Bellingham.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Ferdinand cuts it out. Messi. Back towards the middle. Nedved. Cristiano Ronaldo under intense pressure.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to...
Cruyff! Just a whisker away.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 22.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Il numero 11, il numero 10, Eto'o. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Zanetti, the man synonymous with solidity. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi. Vieira. Rice. And it's Baggio. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Platini. Rummenigge. And he's been shifted off it. Now, can they get him away? Bellingham. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Bale going full steam ahead down the left flank. Rummenigge receives it in a good position here. Saliba plays it all the way forward. Thuram, and he's gone direct here. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Bale has it out wide and in space. It's a goal kick. Nicely weighted ball. He's got away. Thuram plays it long. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Some really good ball movement.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Bellingham. Roberto Baggio. And it's Baggio. And this is Bale. Mbappe. Now it's Platini. Platini was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Messi. And it's Eto'o. Nedved. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Closing in on goal. And he's on his way! Platini. Could move up a gear here. So that's it. It is all over. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Brazil desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch. And you're never going to win like that.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.